Fatuase, welcome back in Still here today, and we've got another guest joining us on the show, and that's Miss Comrade Clement Fatuase, TUC Chairman, Ondo State. Very nice to have you join us, sir.
Good day.
All right, and the discussion we have before us today, the topic is May Day celebration, the workers' welfare and expectations. It's so nice that you were here, to at least have listen and watch the discussion with our previous guest, and he has laid so many allegations, against LLC, TUC, and all that. Yes, let's start the conversation from there. What is responsible really that the people are not actually feeling the vibes of the labor force?
That people are not feeling.
Yes, they're not really feeling the activism. They're not really seeing labor unions come to the aid of Nigerians when things are not looking bright.
Once again, good day and happy Workers' Day to even unappreciated workers and organized labor. I listened to the president that has just left your office and your studio. Although I don't know the angle where he was talking or that he came from, his background, but I'm 100% sure with my experience, it's always easy to criticize a footballer. No, you're supposed to push it in. You're supposed to do it this way. That person that is criticizing you, or the footballer, tell him or her to go to the field, and you will see how we feel his fun.
What's on the field, Chairman?
Yes. What's on the field?
Yes.
How?
You talk about investing people and what happens in the field.
I can understand. I can understand. What I'm saying is this: the world is full of challenge. That somebody or a group of people or a group of institutions are trying to isolate themselves, even be part of the challenge that we are facing.
Okay.
I said this civil society group, I can understand either it's from media platform or civil society platform or independent platform from anywhere. In Nigeria station, the type of labor that we have now is different from those days of bouncing table with your employer.
Okay. So what is
the social dialogue is what people are now criticizing, and it's accept a lot. You are my employer. We sign a contract, but along the line you are unable to meet up, or I'm unable to meet up with my own part. Instead of fighting you, we have to sit down. If people now call that one compromise, sitting down with you to find solution to an issue. If you feel that that one is compromise, I don't think we are getting it right. And there's this labor party or politics aspect of it. Even in our home, politics is there. And this person between husband and wife is what is now making home better to access. And you don't link it to our relationship with our employer. If you feel that at this age, workers should always engage our employers on issues as if those people that they call mad dog engaging society, engaging civil society. It's not too good.
All right, Comrade Fatuase, TUC Chairman, let's put all of this into perspective because we're trying to speak with Nigerians this morning. What are some of those challenges? The Yoruba proverb is coming to my head now. It's saying that, perhaps the hen is sweating and all of that. It looks early. So tell us, what are some of those challenges that you face?
Well, not before now. Ministry has ruled off for a very long time. And the way they are ruling at that time, directly or indirectly, is the way organized labor were engaging the employer. But in time of political era, the engagements have to be different. And from there, you can do some challenges like the party manifesto may be different from the ideology of workers or the labor. Then how do you marry the two? Well, before now, we have institutions like NETA, like NEPA, like Railways, and some others. But when politicians came, they said they want to privatize. As part of their manifesto, what do? You engage them. And unfortunately, the drivers of these policies, they are not doing well.
And drivers of which policies?
The political party politics.
Okay. Because you say workers are the drivers of government policies.
Yes.
We want to be clear in that.
Before it gets to that level,
okay,
the parties have to bring in something. For example, before now, we have PDP. After that PDP, we have APC. Continuity in their policies or their ideologies is what is affecting us.
And how can you ensure they continue?
We can.
Okay.
Unless we want to turn our political space to one party arena. When PDP comes, they bring in new something. And immediately APC and another party comes, don't let me mention.
Mention parties, yes.
They bring another thing. How do you think that labor can organize or influence what they brought to table?
That those who have the opinion that questioning the productivity of the Nigerian worker, I'm not taking anything away from the hard work every Nigerian worker puts into ensuring that government policies get to run and all of that, but there are still some who question the level of productivity. Just like you say, it appears labor has lost that bargaining power of some sort, looking at the relationship with the employer. So at the bottom of this, some say, is the fact that perhaps productivity on the part of workers is not enough for labor to also bargain. Okay, so if you have a worker who is doing exceptionally well, you should be able to bring all of this to the table and say, look, this is what we want and this is what will ensure that the system runs, and you get it. Don't you also think that's also an issue, the productivity?
I don't understand the meaning of low productivity. To whom much is given, much is expected. And to whom nothing is given, nothing is expected. Then, what I will just say is the cause of this low productivity, according to them, is corruption and blackmailing.
Are you saying there are no certain workers who are not as productive as their employers would expect? Are you saying all workers are diligent, all workers are working
as far as
at level?
No, that is concerned. At least we can't get 100%. I can beat my chest and tell you that we have a unique workers circle in Ondo State. That's highly productive.
Because of our time, yes, we'd like to add more pace to this conversation. Yes. You talk about the issue of corruption just now, and good you're pointing us in that direction. Many say that corruption cannot thrive in public sector or in governance without the input of the workers or the public servants who do all of these runnings? Is it a case of also being contributor to the fact that we're not getting forward as workers?
By the name, we are civil servants. When your boss comes, he or she gives you directive. That is, he had it in mind to sell a corruptible ideology to the organization like that. That position, that commissioner, GM.
How do you get them to buy into all the...
No, they gave you directive. Please, I'm here to make my money. Then, please, these are the things that I want. That's directive.
Can Nigeria move forward with that?
Sorry. You have nothing serious to contribute at that level. When your boss asks you do social thing for me, especially the CEOs.
How do we change that narrative? Because I don't know. Moving forward.
Do you actually know that when these politicians are talking about when they have the opportunity to speak, they usually allege that they would not be able, the bad ones amongst them would not be able to perpetrate their corruptible act without the support of the workforce, which
that's the man that I just said about propaganda. You see, if I'm stealing, and somebody caught me, I will always tell that person who train me how to steal. The person that train me how to steal, is it a religious person? If yes, from which side? And part of corruption is when somebody is even attending a shrine, we will tell you that it's a Muslim.
Okay.
Or a Christian.
Our time is almost, running out. But of course, we have to talk about all of these issues. Just like you mentioned, giving directive, following directive, and all of that. Teaching someone how to steal and all of that.
Yes.
Some will still argue that, these directives are given, but it's the workers that know the way out of, how to turn 2 + 2 to 5 and all of that. But let's leave this conversation.
Most of them civil service even with their consultant. Not even civil servants.
Those are some of the things we want you to push so that Nigerians can really feel what the labor feels. Yes. Let's now talk about what it is like here in Ondo State. 2023 May Day celebration. Are we celebrating that one? With the theme, workers' rights and socio-economic justice. What's that about?
As far as Ondo State is concerned, we have every cause to celebrate. Unlike other states, promotions are not being denied, salaries are not being denied, and some other welfare benefits have not been denied. I can tell you that the team has rightly put the picture of Ondo State and relationship with organized labor into the picture, so that as we are going on this celebration, I'm 100% sure that we are in the right perspective.
So what are those workers' rights that this team is talking about?
Like your salary is your right. Good working environment is your right. And increment on your salary is also your right.
How are all of these things panning out? How well have we gotten those rights?
That's what I'm saying in Ondo State. In Ondo State, I can't talk for that state.
At the federal government level, they're talking about pay rise, 40%. And some are already calling on laborers across states
they have to call
to look at this. Is the labor doing anything?
The present government in Ondo State, I know that after this May Day, it's going to engage us because we've written. And no state can just start immediately without a proposal from labor. Why are we increasing to that 40%? We may not even lead up to that. and we may need beyond that. It depends on the regularity of the state. If that's what federal government can avoid, Lagos may have pay double. Lagos State may pay times 10.
Those who can pay times how many?
Let's wait.
On the lighter note.
Yes.
All right. For the labor, I quite appreciate the question from Said, because people have been hearing, oh, there's increase, and people just take it as something that is across board. But then even this beneficiaries of this 40% increase are saying that it's of no effect because of the rise of inflation and all that. So what do you think labor should be looking at while negotiating, considering this inflation?
No problem. Let me tell you, before federal government jump into that pronouncement, there are a lot of research, there are lots of negotiation before we agree. Which percentage should we pay? Which percentage should we ask for? That is how we arrive at that 40%. So it's not a thing that somebody woke up from other side of bed, said, I'm going to pay 40% today. No.
All right, I think this is where we'll be drawing the curtain on the discussion today for this morning in the May Day. Comrade Fatuase, do you want to wish the labor force, a happy celebration? Just 1 minute.
Ever articulate workers of Ondo State, I wish each and every one of us happy Workers' Day. I just want to admonish us, let's put in more so that Ondo State can grow higher. All right.
Thank you so much, Comrade Fatuase, finishing or closing the conversation with word of admonition. And of course, behind the scenes, we also have other comrades who have joined them. Comrade Yemi Ayeshuru, who is the state vice chairman of TUC, is also somewhere behind the scene, and Comrade Musa Samuel, the chairman, Association of Senior Civil Servants, also here with us somewhere in the studio. So happy Workers' Day to you all.
Yes. Happy Workers' Day to you all, and to all of us. Come on, to all of us.
To all
workers. And just as Comrade Fatuase has admonished, that we should try to put in more. It's where we put in more, then the government too, and whoever is our employer would consider doing more for us. Once again, happy Workers' Day. My name is Folashade Ugidoha from Said.
Bye-bye. It's public holiday today, but of course work resumes tomorrow. Enjoy your holiday.